It's not uncommon to think that keeping the peace is always the admirable way to go, right? It just kind of sounds nice, keeping the peace. But there's a crucial nuance between being a peacekeeper and being a peacemaker. The peacekeeper is willing to keep the peace, often at any cost. So often at the risk of sacrificing their own peace and conceding and just allowing things to happen and be that make them uncomfortable, but they feel that they don't want to create friction. So they just keep the peace. And again, that may seem admirable at the outset, but ultimately there are so many unresolved issues that live deep down inside that will just start to eat that person up. The peacemaker takes a different approach. The peacemaker is also willing to do what it takes, but not at the expense of their own peace, but rather looking for actual harmony for everyone that is involved. It takes strength and resilience to be a peacemaker because it's often unpopular. Sometimes it involves having difficult conversations, addressing issues, conflicts. But the reason it's worth it is because of the long-term effect that happens. Think about anything that you create or make or birth. There's going to be some discomfort in that process, right? But ultimately, it's the long-term effect and the goodness that's in it that you're looking for. So consider this. A peacekeeper is kind of like a temporary Band-Aid. You put the Band-Aid over the infection, but you never really address the infection. Just put the Band-Aid on and you think, okay, that looks nice, everything's all better, and you move on from there. The peacemaker is going to actually address the wound to make sure that all are going to be healthy in the long run. So as you're considering whether you are a peacekeeper or a peacemaker, and how perhaps you can shift from being one to the other, how that will ultimately affect you and affect your own peace. Imagine a world where we're all actively working to make peace, to create peace. Oh, what a beautiful world that will be.